I want to throw a name by you guys of the coach who I would go after. Not sure you can get him, and I tweeted this. I don't know if you guys saw it. The name for me is Juwan Howard. That is the name for me. Max, you should like it. He's a big guy.
You know what? It was very interesting, but I think I'm going out on a limb with Chauncey Billups.
I love Chauncey.
That's fine.
Chauncey's not bad.
I've talked to a bunch of people about Juwan Howard. And it's funny, when he got hired by Michigan, I was like, oh, this is going to fail like every other pro coach who's come over to college. I've talked to a ton of people at Michigan, and I talked to Spo and Udonis Haslem. I'm telling you, every person I've talked to is like, this dude is a killer worker, okay? He obviously gets it. He's played in the league, so he's got the respect, right? Got the respect, and he's got a good temperament in that he's pretty even keel until he gets pissed off. Got after players. He went after Isaiah Livers, one of his players.
There you go. There you go, Max. You like that. You like that.
He went after Mark Turgeon, the Maryland head coach. He almost kicked his ass.
I like that.
So, like, he's got that fire, which you've known because he played.
Right.
And he obviously played for the Heat. So he comes from a program, like a culture type of program.
Which is great. Which is great because you think about these young guys. They looked up to those Miami Heat teams. That LeBron is there. They love those. They remember that.
Yeah, you say that, Goodman, but they also got to remember, too, that Juwan Howard was also tied into what at that time was one of the worst contracts out there in the NBA.
True.
That Washington gave to him. And not hating, this is just a fact.
It's because he's light-skinned.
They looked at him, and at the time when they signed the contract. Whoa, the MVP.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Did I hear light skin?
Good
one. This franchise ain't ready for Juwan.
Why?
Because Juwan is exactly what they need, but I don't think they can handle.
Just say it, Sherrod. This song. Just say this song.
Juwan is as hard as they come. Okay, he's just a tough guy. He's what they need. Well, are they going to give this team what they need, or are they going to give this team what they're comfortable feeling they need?
I think Sherrod's afraid of a mutiny, Goodman, which could happen. It could be a mutiny. They could say, you know what, we're tired of this guy. He's too tough on us,
Exactly. And that's my concern.
Yeah.
And I love that about him. I love that about him.
Listen, he's coached in college, so I think he's had to change a little bit over the last couple of years. And obviously, yes, as a player, as an assistant coach in the NBA, you got to be different. When you come back now, I don't know, maybe he learned some things, I think he figured it out. I
like his role with that last Miami Heat team. Those runs that he was significant. I mean, obviously Haslam has sort of take on that role since him, but that what he was to that team was almost like he was an assistant before he was officially an assistant, right? And I think dealing with LeBron James and big egos, that he could have a little more experience compared to others, former players that are more connected to this generation, compared to guys like Sam Cassell, who, not to say that he doesn't have a chance in the NBA to coach. Absolutely he does. He's been an assistant for a really long time underneath, especially underneath Doc Rivers. I just don't know if he's the guy for this team, for this young, fragile team. I think what they are.